Hey guys, welcome back to Louis Butterflies Tarot. This message here is from my fire sign collective. Just going to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find, to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have follow your bliss. I need to figure myself out. And we also have ecstasy. Now, what this overall energy is presenting to me presently is that there's a ex-person in your life, all right? Someone that you could have been dating or someone that was that you were in a relationship with. But their overall energy is that I want you to be happy even if it's not with me. Because what may have caused this disconnection to begin with is that this person wasn't necessarily serious with truly committing, all right? This is someone here who was struggling to make proper decisions in their own life outside of you, struggling to figure out if they truly even wanted a serious partnership to begin with. Because with ecstasy here, this is someone who I feel was going to act single, whether they were dating you, in a relationship with you, okay, in general. All right. And with ecstasy here is because they were still chasing thrills. They were still possibly keeping their options open. They were still looking for a good time, not a long time. So when it came down to this separation, you know, it's like this person knows that they were unable to give you what you truly wanted. They know that they were still making bad decisions, bad choices with this judgment card. They know that they're still living in denial. And when it came to the thought of doing or having a serious relationship with you, it brought them a lot of anxiety. So presently, it's just like follow your bliss. You know, I want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy today. I want you to feel good. So they do still think very highly of you, but they also know that they may not have been worthy, you know, to have a serious connection with you or a commitment with you in some way, because they were still taking actions that was leading up to it being bad behavior. All right. This is someone who knows that they've been making a lot of poor choices in their life. They know that they have been stuck in this. They know that they have been stuck in this energy of, you know, stagnation. You know, this is like a pattern now that I feel that this person is continuously going through. And with the Ten of Cups, you know, it's like confused. I don't know if I want the Ten of Cups with anybody right now. I don't know if I can obtain it. I don't know if I have the tools to even, you know, get towards it. It will only lead, you know, it's like this person, you know, does this over and over again, and they put themselves in this confusion and this misunderstandings and this conflicts because they don't know if they want the Ten of Cups with anybody right now, or if they want to continue just chasing the thrills and the excitement of life, you know. So Tower. All right, we have Scorpio strongly. We also have Aries. So with the Tower card showing up here, you know, I feel like this is definitely something that ended because you two don't seem like you're in alignment with the same values, the same core values of what you want with a partnership. And if this person brought a lot of confusion towards you, or if you found something out pertaining to them, this is what ended the connection here. You don't want to deal with someone who causes setback in your life or who causes chaos in your life because they're unsure. And I feel like you guys have, you know, just brought this connection to an end completely. All right. Because at the end of the day, it's like there's nothing that's going to come of it. So this may have been a shocking ending, you know, one that happened with argument. You know, you could have argued with this person, but I feel like it's giving you some sort of enlightenment in your life here, or there was some sort of epiphany here that if you were to continue dealing with this person, they just weren't going to change for you, and they would have to make that change on their own. So the Four of Pentacles. You know, this is you holding back, of course, following your own bliss, doing whatever it is that makes you happy, because you're putting yourself to the forefront, and you're just letting things, you know, come to an end. There's nothing here that you could do after this person showed you or revealed to you that they were unable to make a decision or the necessary changes in their life. Also, if they needed to figure themselves out, there could be a family dynamic that they're struggling with, you know, whether they have children outside of you or if it's just, you know, overall family. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, once this person gets to a place where they figure out their wants, they will want to come back towards you. They will want to communicate with you. They will try to come in and give you, you know, a steady offer that shows that they want to work on things, that they want the effort, you know, that they want to put in the effort. But with the Five of Cups here, I feel like this person has already disappointed you one too many times, you know. And they do have a lot of regrets about that. They do have a lot of regrets about that, because I feel like, you know, you may have saw this person as someone that, okay, we can be both emotionally satisfied within this, or it's like you made this person happy, they made you happy, all right? But I feel like, you know, something came out that even though there was happiness and there was shared feelings between the two of you, there still was something that was lacking with unreciprocity. There still was something that wasn't bringing things into balance. And on an emotional level, you guys just don't want to deal with the disappointment over and over again, because I feel like this was somebody who has gotten your hopes up high with the idea of, you know, serious partnership relationship, taking it the distance. So someone does want to come out of the cold with you, but I feel like what has been done is done, you know. I feel like what has been done is done. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. It's like you're now in this energy of emotionally fulfilling yourself. You're now in this energy of I'm at ease. I'm taking care of my emotional stability. I'm focused on my meditation. I'm focused on my growth. I don't necessarily need a person in my life who had a hard time figuring out if they truly wanted something with me, or if they were lying to me. You know, it's like I don't want someone who comes back around still may be confused, because if they truly wanted me, they wouldn't have put me through, you know, this despair to begin with. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. They wouldn't have hurt me. They wouldn't have left me out in the cold, or they wouldn't have abandoned me, or they wouldn't have, you know, neglected me. So I feel like you guys just know everything that you need to know pertaining to a specific person. Again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries specifically. We do have earth and water energy. It's like somebody's not happy where they are. If they share children with someone else, or they, you know, yeah, if they share children with someone else, or there's a past ex that they still have to co-parent with or deal with in some way, they're not happy there, but they don't truly know if they want to, you know, release something that already isn't working. All right. So we have third party. Exactly. You guys don't want to be in a third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. And I feel like it is that Ten of Cups. You know, it's like they may want something with you, or they did want something with you. But if you were the third party to a situation of the Ten of Cups sideways, it's like they could have just been on an outs with someone in their life. Things aren't going smoothly with a person that they may share children with, or that they may be in a connection with. And I feel like you guys just weren't going to deal with the third party situation. You know, morals and values just don't align. We have divine guidance. So I feel like with this spiritual, you know, this spiritual epiphany that you have, you're just going to release this, and it's because you're divinely guided. So it's like this person is amazed at how the universe brought the two of you together, because within this connection, there was some things that this person has been able to recognize. There were some things that this person knows that they need to let go of, or that they need to work on pertaining to themselves. But again, it's like, but both of you are still on two separate journeys. You're in this energy of following your bliss in your life. And this is someone here who is on a journey of figuring out how to get out of a certain situation that they're no longer happy in. So divine guidance is at play. All right. And I also feel like this is someone here who knows that they're guilty of the lies. They know that they caused pain. They know that they caused the damage. They know that they caused this connection to end. But I feel it was going to end anyway. You know, the Tower card showing up here means that from the beginning it was doomed, because obviously there was lies. There was a third party. There was holding back. You know, there wasn't much expression. There was, you know, the bad decisions, the poor choices. So all they can do is reminisce about you. And again, they still just want you to be happy. So just do what's necessary.